that was inevitable. I mean, Tony's got a good car, and like I said, he's won here, so he knows what to do.
Right behind these guys, Jeff Burton in the 99. Jeff Gordon cannot get his car to the bottom of the racetrack, and they continue to go by him.
He's been hung up on the outside all day long.
Newman right to the bumper of Stewart.
Well, now we saw this happen with the last rookie that was back there trying to fight for the win and the lead. Don't want to mess around too much with those veterans.
And Mark Martin in the 6, he's right up on these guys' rear bumper. We got a 3-car race right here at the front.
And Mark's car now, I got to say, and early on, it gets better the longer they run. And he's been out there on those tires a while. He could be sitting in good shape. Obviously, I'm sure he's happy just to be where he is at this point of the race.
Even though a lot of them's been cautioned, these guys have been out there on those tires about 65 laps. Everybody was on pit road about lap 310 for fresh tires.
Jeff Burton in 4th, Gordon now 5th, Mayfield 6th, Kenseth 7th, Steve Grissom 8th, Kurt Busch 9th, and Hut Strickland 10th.
Boy, and I tell you again, just talk about Steve Grissom. He's doing a great job. I thought Busch was all over him. I thought Busch was going to make the move on him, but he's pulled away from him. He's having a good day there, buddy, Steve.
Matt.
Well, Mike, under that caution, Greg Zipadelli was talking to his driver, Tony Stewart, just about their pit strategy. Should they stay out? Should they come in for tires? They looked at the leaderboard, 18 cars in the lead lap, and they remembered back last month to Martinsville. They had a great race car, came in and pitted. They had a lot of track position to try to make up, and they couldn't quite get there. They didn't want to make the same mistake twice.
Trouble in turn 2. Caution is out because of a lot of smoke from Dave Blaney's car. Going down into turn 1, all the drivers staying way up high above where the fluid was put down from Blaney's Ford.
And you know, Jeff, a while ago I kind of questioned, would the leaders pit, would they not pit? We're going to get restarted here maybe with about 15, 18 laps to go. I'm packing my pit equipment up. Stay out, unless you're at the back of the lead lap cars. Come in and get you 4 tires. But if you're at the front, you cannot give that track position up, Jeff.
No, $1,800 a set of tires, I'm going to stay out.
Daryl, look, stay off the radio, driver. Stay out. Stay focused on what's going on, and you can win this race. You got yourself a good race car, and I agree with Larry 100%. The only difference here, Buddy Rowe, I packed my stuff up about 25 laps ago.
Well, which car am I driving?
Hey, you're the leader right now.
Maybe you're driving Jeff Green's car, the 30 car, because he just pitted.
Dick Berggren.
Jeff Gordon's chassis is not the way he'd like it right now. Gordon is running in 5th spot. He said the car is loose going in and it's pushing, his words, like crazy coming off the corners.
14 caution flags ties the record for the 3/4 mile configuration here at Richmond. When they come around, there will be just 20 laps to go. Tony Stewart looking for his 3rd Richmond International Raceway win. 19 laps to go. They will restart next time by. Jimmy Johnson has returned to the racetrack after a long time in the garage. Getting set for what we hope is the final restart of the day.
Well, we got 17 cars on the lead lap. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars a lap down. So we got 7 guys that are lap down are going to be racing each other up on the inside there.
And then once again, the problem, Burton in 4th and Jeff Gordon in 24. Mayfield, Kenseth, good race cars, but they have to fight those lap cars on the inside.
Exactly.
And they waved off the restart. It'll be at least another lap. Matt?
Well, Mike, if Tony Stewart can hold on and win this race, it'll be a nice rebound after finishing 29th in each of the last 2 races. He had dropped from 5th to 10th in points in that time. And really for Stewart, though, the second third of the season is when he really comes on. He really starts to score some points. He's hoping to make another big push in the points, and this would certainly help that effort.
Tony Stewart leads the league in bonus points for leading laps. He and Dale Earnhardt Jr. 45 each. Stewart will have that lead by himself today. He came in here 10th in the overall standings and will move past Earnhardt Jr. and Ricky Rudd today.
Well, you got to clean them up good right now, Larry. Those tires are hot. They've been out there a long time. They'll pick up just about anything to roll over. Rubber, stay dry, anything. So you got to clean them up good. Don't want to spin the tires on this restart.
Exactly. That low gear, you got to be easy with that throttle. You can't be too patient. Can't give up anything, but you got to be easy. Don't spin those rear tires.
And you don't want to go down here in the first turn with debris on your tires and shove up and everybody go by you.
You ready? You ready? Green, green, green.
17 laps to go.
Boy, Tony Stewart, he got a well of a restart. Ryan Newman, he clears the lap car of John Andretti. Next time by, 16 laps to go.
Haven't seen a restart like that since we watched Richie Evans.
Wow. That's a launch. He launched it.
Mark Martin in the 6, Jeff Burton in the 99. They get by John Andretti as well as Jeff Gordon. So now no lap cars to contend with, and they should have clean racetrack the rest of this race.
Roush Racing teammates nose to tail, Martin and Burton. Meanwhile, Newman is closing right back up on Stewart.
Oh, I don't think it. Tony can't give up on the. He can't think that he's not going to hear from Ryan Newman one more time. I think Ryan's going to get up there with about 10 to go and see what he's got.
Burton now third, Mark Martin fourth, then Gordon, Mayfield, Kenseth, Grissom, Busch, and Strickland.
Pretty intense back in here for his 8th, 9th, 10th, long in there. Everybody's bunched up, 5th on back. Guys are on the lead lap.
Oh, Busch against the wall. He and Strickland get together in the back straightaway. And Kurt Busch in trouble in turn 3.
I believe he's got a tire down. No caution, though. No caution.
Right front.
He's been up against that wall, I'm telling you, so many times today.
Cars coming. Cars are
He's
coming.
another one of those that's on a backup car. Like
Hang on to it
Jared
now.
was.
Easy, easy.
He's already
Come on
used this
down.
one up about 3 times.
Rear, left side.
Looks like the right sides are down too on that car.
Yep. He's trying to make it to the pits.
I think he's going to be out of. I think he's going to sit out on the frame.
Come to you, Jimmy.
Which is really going to hurt him coming in here second in the points.
Left side tires on it.
Short tracks are hard on these rookies.
Right here, Kurt, 5 away, right here.
Good grief!
Left rear down, a
Look at
rub
all
on
that
the right
junk
front.
on the back straightaway.
I just don't think they'll throw a caution though, Darrell. It's down the bottom of the racetrack. Normally you don't see cars down there. 10 to go next time by.
I'm sure not wanting them to throw one, I can tell you that.
Kurt Busch gets his tires changed and he's headed back out. He's going to lose a couple 3 laps. Jeff Burton in the 99, he's really pulled away from his teammate Mark Martin's 6 car. 10 laps to go that time by.
You know, before this last caution, Mark was up there racing the 20 and the 12. So his that last restart hurt him.
Jeremy Mayfield putting the pressure to Jeff Gordon now.
Got him. He got a nose under him. He should be able to get under him in the corner.
Matt Kenseth in the 17 trying to latch onto the rear bumper. Jeremy Mayfield, if he takes that bottom groove away, he wants to be able to follow him through. Jeremy clears Jeff Gordon. Matt Kenseth jumps up in there. He's going to take the position away getting into turn 3. 8 laps to go this time by.
Jeff pushed up over there off the 2. Had to get up out of the gas a little bit and let them both go by.
His car has just not ran very well on the bottom today.
No, it hadn't.
Kurt Busch back to the pits when they replaced the lefts. They didn't fix the rub in the right front. Now he has new ones on it, and he's getting a penalty. He's going to be held. Craven and Nemechek side by side into turn 3. 9th place battle.
Jimmy Spencer in tow.
And I think the difference right here between Nemechek and Craven was in for tires on about lap 365, so he has much fresher tires, so it's able him to make some position along with Jimmy Spencer, who also pitted for tires. But they're about a third of a lap behind the leaders.
Yeah, the leaders are long gone. They've spaced themselves out. Tony stretching out on Newman. Newman stretching out on Burton.
Remember what Joe Gibbs said last night in the pre-race? You know, he said all his cars are starting up front. That's a good thing. They said, well, now we found a problem with the engine, but we got it fixed and we're all starting in the back. And he said, oh, well, that's a good thing. You know what? It's going to be a good thing for Tony Stewart.
5 laps to go.
That's optimism, I can tell you.
You bet.
He's definitely starting to stretch it out on Ryan Newman. Has pretty clean racetrack in front of him.
Yep.
Kurt Busch is back out there before he's got his hands full.
He's just barely going. He would get down to the inside, but he can't.
Four to go. "14 caution flags, and half a day later, we're coming around for 3 laps to go in the Pontiac. More excitement than you can stand in a day and a half. 400.
Sterling Marlin, our points leader, he gets underneath Joe Nemechek.
Sterling
is a battle for 11th.
Got tires, and he's going to run out of time's his problem.
But he's had the kind of day he needed for that point situation. Came in here leading by 143 points, and in second position, Kurt Busch. He's still all over the racetrack up in turn 2. 2 laps to go.
Pretty much a done deal now. How do we start this day off? Blue skies. Nothing but blue skies do I see.
White flag, Mike.
Tony Stewart has only started 7 races at Richmond International Speedway, and he's about to go to victory lane for the 3rd time here. He won at Atlanta, and if he rounds turns 3 and 4, he'll score his 2nd victory of 2002. Tony Stewart's Home Depot Pontiac wins the Pontiac Excitement 400.
Ryan Newman 2nd, Jeff Burton 3rd, teammate Mark Martin in 4th. Jeremy Mayfield finishes 5th, Matt Kenseth 6th, Jeff Gordon 7th, Steve Grissom 8th, Ricky Craven 9th, and Jimmy Spencer comes home 10th.